So let's start testing our simulator by writing our very first program. So go into ISPsoft. We'll see here on the left hand side there is this option here called programs. Right click it and click on new. So here you'll see there's different types of languages. Conventionally most PLC programs are written in ladder diagram. However, instruction list is also quite popular. That's why in this course we will be covering both variations, instruction list and ladder diagrams, for you to get a better understanding of how the different languages look, and also to allow you to actually take over other projects in the field if there is instruction list or ladder diagrams available for those PLCs or those programs. So let's first of all just start off with a basic ladder diagram just to test our simulator. So click on ladder diagram and click OK. So first of all you'll get this. So just click in this box and hit spacebar and this little window should pop up. Type in LDM0. M0 is a memory bit and LD is a load contact, so just hit OK. So you'll see it now sits here on the left. So usually everything sitting on the left of this network is inputs and everything on the right is outputs. So again, just click just off to the side here, hit spacebar and type out M1. So that's just another memory bit and click OK. So from here all we need to do is just go to this button here, online mode. Just click on that and it's going to ask you to compile the program because it hasn't been compiled yet. So hit OK, that's fine. And from there it's going to ask you if we can download to the simulator PLC. So say yes. So now there's going to be a transfer process. All of this will be the same in a real hardware PLC. Then just something to note, just to make sure, is that this little box over here says run. If it does not in your case, then just go up to this button here and you can click on run or stop to stop the PLC or put it into stop mode, as we previously saw in other lectures with, for example, with that hardware switch. Here we can do it via the software. So just make sure it's in the run mode, and then all we can do is just go down to here, hover over this and right click and set on. So now you'll see when M0 comes on, it energizes M1. So that is our first ladder diagram program, and as you can see it's actually working with the simulator. So let's now similarly do something with instruction list. So what you need to note is that you can't program while it's in online. There is this online edit mode option, but it is not supported within the simulator. You can, however, use it with hardware PLCs, which allows you then to edit the program while the PLC is actually running. So this is very useful in the field as well, because you can then go and change the program and actually see how the machine reacts based on your changes, all in real time. So anyway, we need to now just go out of online mode here, go back over to programs, go to right click and click new. Then again, just go down to instruction list this time and hit OK. So you will see instruction list is a little bit different. It's pretty much the same syntax as what we typed in the ladder diagram, but it is just structured very different. It's in a text format instead of an actual network or diagram which you saw previously. So in this case we're going to type in LDM2 and out M3. So now that we've got that basic program, just hit online again, OK, and let's just download it to our PLC. And again, just make sure it is in the run mode. So here we just go to this and we hit set on, and as you can see it turns on M3. So those are two very basic programs which we've now tested with our simulator. Just make sure that you get to this point, because in the course lectures to follow there's going to be more advanced programming and more concepts. So you will not be able to follow along if you don't have your simulator set up correctly. Thanks, I hope this has been useful. See you in the next lecture.